After the worst ending in AEW pay-per-view history, the fallout from Dynasty, the Young Bucks are back. What's next for the Death Riders? We got Swerve in action. We got Hook and Samoa Joe from the Ops, the Death Riders. Women's Owen Cup action as well. It's the Flex Zone, God's favorite host, and AEW Dynamite. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. It's Wednesday. AEW Dynamite Wednesday night. Subscribe, like, make sure you vote on the poll. Let us know what you're looking forward to seeing. And let's get started with the Wolf. He's ready. And he's ready to talk about AEW. What's up, Wolf?
So you would probably expect after Dynasty they would do something like, "What's next for FTR now that they've betrayed Adam Copeland? What Young Bucks coming out explaining their actions, or what's next for Adam Cole? Nah, you ain't getting any of that. You're starting off with John Moxley versus Katsuyori Shibata." And you also have an 8-man tag team $400,000 match play.
Let's bring up Leo while you tell me all about that. Leo, what's up, man?
Yo,
Wednesday night. What's up, Leo?
It's good.
4v4 match. Ospreay, Kevin Knight, Speedball, and Mark Briscoe versus Action Andretti, Leo Rush, Ricochet, and Beast Mordos. And the winner gets $400,000 split between them. So $100,000 each for each winning member.
I'm sure, Leo, you were hearing a little bit of what Wolf was saying. They're not starting with the Death Riders, not starting with Adam Cole, not starting with FTR, not even starting with Mercedes.
No, they are starting with the Death Riders. They're starting with Moxley.
Oh, well, they're starting with your boy.
Starting with John Moxley versus Katsuyori Shibata.
Yes, there you go.
Which is like interesting that they kind of have this all jumbled up, but like I guess because Moxley's trying to be a technical wrestler lately, I guess Shibata makes sense.
All right.
We also have Pac versus Swerve Strickland tonight.
So we just had this entire episode just dedicated to Death Riders, apparently.
Oh no! We
never
have
frown
other
at Pac
stuff. We
and
have
Swerve.
like I said, the 8-man tag team match. We have Statlander
money.
versus
What is this?
Thunder
This ain't a
Rosa.
charity.
Well, yeah, actually, they might give it to charity anyway. We have Statlander versus Thunder Rosa with Timeless Tony Storm on commentary for specifically that match. Who knows why? And yeah, Hurt Syndicate, a celebration, TV time with Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, and did I miss anything?
We got Megan Bang on the show.
Fun fact, AEW is in my hometown tonight, in Baltimore. So
you say we got Megan Bang tonight?
Nope.
Oh boy.
Nope. We just got Timeless Tony Storm on commentary for Statlander versus Thunder Rosa.
Dang it.
Oh boy. Well, there you go. I guess we're starting multi-man woman week early.
True.
We thought it started Friday. Wolf. It actually starts tonight.
Forget Friday. We start tonight.
It's a whole week of multi-man and multi-woman matches in every major promotion in North America. Even TNA's got some multi-man matches. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect tonight, Leo. So I'm just here.
So, another thing is some news that lately came out. Gunther has re-signed with WWE, and He got a tour bus now.
Nope, he'll be a main eventer.
He just be like, he just was like, I want a tour bus, and they're like, yeah, okay.
That's what your money and Mania is going towards. People
Gunther
who pay
was
for his tour bus.
Gunther was like, what you don't ask for, you don't get, and it's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
He gets a bus. I guess so.
He gets a bus. He asked for it, he got it. Also, I think there was an interview. Jim Johnston said he would be happy to make new theme songs for WWE.
Oh boy, I hope they take him up on that.
Oh,
I hope
never
they take
mind.
him up
Here's
on
the Young Bucks.
that. Gosh.
Now they're coming out for Moxley. Now that
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy.
now what? What are they gonna?
The hell? All right, let me see what's gonna happen here.
Oh, Moreno's gonna be.
I wonder if we're gonna get another Marina Willow match. Well, a Willow Marina match.
Oh, never mind. Moxley's leaving now.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Oh, they're still doing AVP stuff.
Oh joy. Oh joy.
Shut the up. Oh no.
Make sure if you just joined us in the chat, hit that thumbs up, please. Hit that thumbs up. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. The fallout from Dynasty. Hit the thumbs up. Share us to other wrestling fans and vote on the poll. Let us know your thoughts on what is going on at AEW. Please hit that thumbs up. Cost you nothing.
Couple of good reasons, allegedly.
Oh boy.
Oh, they did it for Hangman.
Oh gosh. What really? Really?
Well, they said a
Really?
couple good reasons. So one of the reasons is Hangman.
Okay. So I guess we're getting that tag team match with them against Hangman.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, we're getting, like you said, we're probably going to get Anarchy in the arena first because it's a double or nothing staple, which hopefully they don't do blood and guts right after it. Oh boy. Of course. Yes, he does. He loves all wrestling. And he goes to every show.
I mean, you didn't actually sit at home. You went into New Japan, won the IWGP tag titles, and then lost in your first defense.
Goofy, 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 goofy. Oh joy. I still don't know the point of this first match, but whatever. Crowd is pretty alive tonight. That's good. That's Let's see.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah.
Let's see. Slapfest. Don't care about that.
Oh,
That's what the choke. Okay.
well, that's not John Moxley. That's the other EVP.
Oh boy.
Here comes the international champion.
Oh man.
I mean, they did try to kill Kenny. They can't fire him for PvP.
Yeah, it's just goofy.
That's for Kenny. That's nice.
Okay, still got that stupid music I see. So is Kenny not going to go after the Young Bucks even though they stretchered him out? Okay.
Oh, finding out right now.
Mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. That was weird. Mm. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? It's the Young Bucks. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see.
The OnlyFans account. Whoa. What?
Oh joy. What's up, Mark? What's going on, man?
Wow.
Oh gosh. Why? No joy.
I actually like this.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, not they're trying to combine the Death Riders and the Elite. Jesus Christ.
Why are
Oh, joy.
oh I'm dying.
Okay.
So Anarchy in the Arena might be Bucks Okada versus and maybe Jack versus Swerve, Kenny, Hangman, and I don't know.
We don't need Anarchy in the arena.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just going to be a trios match.
Good Lord.
Or it could be just Swerve and Kenny versus the Bucks instead. And then they have Okada defend his title against someone. I mean, yeah, why not? I'd say I don't think Kenny needs to defend at Double or Nothing since he did at Dynasty. Have Okada defend at Double or Nothing and then do Kenny Swerve versus the Bucks instead and have Hangman focus on Owen.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back.
All right. Oh boy. What's up, everybody? Make sure I hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Watching this Dynamite, trying to make sense of this shit. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. What's up, Mark? Hey, what's going on, Miss Hughes? That would be a good match, Johnny. Trying to make sense of what the hell they're doing. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate you. I am on the part where Kenny Omega is trying to make sense of this, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that got me at least about 4 or 5 clips already to upload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this.
Well, I guess he said he's going hunting.
Just like, we don't need Anarchy in the arena. Please.
I
Please
don't want that either. I really hope that's not the case. I really do.
They're going to force it for some reason. I don't know why. Leo, that's why I don't know, man. I'm just here at this point on Wednesdays. Just here. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, let me make sure they use different clips.
Mm.
Quite frankly, now at this point, I can go on and go on, but I don't know. I'm just thinking, let's just cut up the middleman.
They don't want
and,
Luca getting suspended. That's probably the.
Well, Luca.
Yeah, he got a technical rescinded. It's a lot going on in this first segment I'm trying to catch. Please don't do anarchy in the arena. Please don't do anarchy
really
in the
don't
arena.
want that
Please
either.
don't. Okay, there we go. Swerve's here. I'm a little behind, so I'm catching up. The crowd's loving Swerve, though. At least the crowd is somewhat alive. Are they gonna do a trios match? Swerve, Kenny, and Hangman versus the Bucks and Okada.
For some reason, I thought they probably would do Swerve and Hangman versus the Bucks at double or nothing, which
They might do that at All In. They might do that at All In, and then Kenny versus Okada versus for the unification of the titles.
I guess.
And
But
then
it's
I
just
guess
like,
they could do Osprey and Moxley, and then they could do Tony. And
yeah, I think they do
guess what
Osprey
else?
Mox. That's what I think.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just going off of the tournament bracket, so, and I guess maybe Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm, and I guess Athena and Mercedes. Yeah, something like that. Why is this acting stupid? Bucks hunting season. Okay.
Unity.
Oh, and there's Pac. I mean, this is a good match. First time ever. Swerve and Pac. I'm not gonna complain about that, but
Of course, with that stuff that they did, I thought they would probably could be teasing. Maybe they'll do Swerve and Omega at some point.
yeah, but they're both babyfaces right now, so probably not right now.
That's
Definitely
a match
down
I
the
do
line.
want to see.
Definitely down the line. I could see that as well.
Yeah, down the line. Yeah, of course.
I mean, because they still got Swerve, Kenny, Swerve, MJF. They could do Swerve and Omega again. The Last of Us Season 2 comes out on Sunday, so that should be fun. Let's see here. Yeah. Let me fast forward through this bull crap and this. Sigma back. And Wolf is back.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you hear Leo Gunther got a tour bus now? Apparently.
I did
Yep.
hear that. I mean, good for him. I mean, he deserves it.
Ask and you shall receive.
Hmm.
We learned Claudio versus Hook and Joe is main event.
Okay.
Statlander versus Thunder Rosa as well.
Yeah, I would have rather that been a main event. Stat and Thunder.
Yeah, that's weird.
Especially with Tony Storm on commentary. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's they could have Megan Bain come out and drop
I need
her.
Megan Bain to come out. I need Megan Bain.
Up next is the
television.
$400,000 explosive 8-man tag match. I guess that's fine. We get to see 8 talented people. I guess money makes a world go around.
Hey, I'm not gonna knock anybody getting money wrestling.
Yeah, true.
Just yeah. Oh, next week is the celebration of them on the air longer than Nitro. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Did Pac get hurt, or is this legit, or that?
What?
Is Pac hurt, or I'm just looking at the match? Like, is he really hurt, or was that part of the match?
He might just be selling, but
Okay.
it might just like write him off a little bit, just away from for like a couple weeks or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, because usually I don't know. It seems like he usually goes back to like England from time to time, so maybe they're just writing him off, so he can go back, see his family, come back around Double or Nothing time.
Yeah, this is probably the longest, bless you, amount of time between pay-per-views for them. They don't have anything till the end of May.
Yeah, true. And not to mention we don't have anything in June, so
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
but then again, June is probably gonna, if they do Blood and Guts, that's probably when we'll get Blood and Guts.
Mm. Alright. You charge my phone. That would help. Joy. Hmm. Oh, your boy Ricochet, Leo.
Yeah, I see. We'll see how this match goes.
Well, you know you're in trouble when Ricochet's the best promo on your team. Okay, you're in trouble. That's when you know you're in
Yeah.
trouble. You're done. You're gonna lose.
That's saying something, and not in a good way.
He got a luchador who doesn't talk, and Leo Rush and Dante Martin.
Leo Rush can talk, but
They don't let him.
Yeah, he
talk
can
here.
talk.
just
They just
wrestle.
don't give him an
They're like,
opportunity.
no, we don't care about that. Shut up and
he's
wrestle.
a tag team guy.
We don't do talking in this company. We just want you to wrestle. All right.
I mean, I will say honestly, there is a very legitimate possibility that we do get Jamie versus Athena in the finals, because they're kind of doing a thing where Jamie's like telling Billy don't trust Athena and talking about Athena, and they did a stare down between Athena and Jamie. So I don't know, maybe they have Athena beat Mercedes in the semifinals, and then like at Double or Nothing, Mercedes screws Athena from allowing Jamie to win, and then that's how they do Mercedes versus Athena at All In for the TBS title.
For
Or
some
they
reason, I just get a feeling that they probably would do that. Tony Khan, knowing how he can be at times with his decision and booking, I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to give like Mercedes another title by giving her the Ring of Honor title.
I doubt it. I think Collision, Jamie Hayter versus Billy Starks. And Harley Cameron versus Athena. Okay. And then Yeah, next Dynamite, Mercedes versus winner of Athena versus Harley. Which I know it doesn't look good because next Dynamite is in Boston. So I mean they could have Athena cost Mercedes at Double or Nothing, and then cause like I mean I'm just saying like I feel like they would want to do Mercedes versus Athena for the TBS title, and honestly, I might sound crazy for saying this. I could possibly see Mercedes versus Athena main event all in Texas.
Swerve is the wild card and wins the Owen.
No,
Yeah,
no.
That's what Eric thinks.
That would be stupid.
The wild cards. I think the wild card. If we're trying to get Hangman out of the tournament, then the wild card has to be Josh Alexander. If we're keeping Hangman in the Owen, then it could literally be anyone.
So we're getting Mercedes versus Athena or Harley next week in Boston.
And
Athena.
Wolf thinks that Tony's going to have Mercedes lose in her hometown on Dynamite. I just want to hear him say that out loud. If anything, only thing they might do is a screw.
I would expect Athena to cheat, but since they're both they're kind of both heels. But either way, regardless, whether it's Mercedes or Athena, I imagine the other will cost against Jamie at Double or Nothing.
Uh-oh.
And then, like I said, I think it's possible we get Mercedes and Athena main eventing all in Texas even, possibly, because like that's huge match, and like that's the big time match.
Moxley's on the main event. You know he's main eventing all in. We'll stop.
Yeah,
We've suffered this long because it's going to be Moxley.
Yeah, I don't know. Because right now I think the only person that could like main event all in Texas with Moxley is Hangman. That's why I just say fuck it, give the whole Owen Cup to Hangman, and have Hangman beat Moxley. Because like Hangman is more over than Ospreay, and right now in AEW at the moment. Like Ospreay would be the business decision, but I think Hangman would be the story and character and.
I'll be right back.
We'll see who.
I guess Team Ricochet is gonna get this W because I mean Ricochet did get the pin, get pinned.
Oh. Uh-oh. We have a problem.
What?
Unfortunately, I was wrong about Pac. It looks like Pac is injured.
So are they gonna lose their titles or have to relinquish them?
Pac is legitimately injured. I don't know how serious it is. It could be like Jay White, a broken hand. Which
some people said that he might have gotten silently released because they said he no longer because like the fact that he doesn't mention AEW in his bio.
Oh, Jay White?
Yeah, so people are saying something might be going on with him and maybe AEW.
He's only been signed like a year.
No, they wouldn't release someone just because they don't put AEW in his bio. Like that's ridiculous.
Unless you're Camille, which we still don't know where she is, by the way. She's dead, even though she's in Queen of the Ring, and they did not bring it up one time.
That's another woman, Byron, that should be in the Owen tournament.
Well, she did something. I guess she pissed Mercedes off, and she will never be seen again, ever.
I mean, what happens if what's it called? She costs Mercedes in Boston.
That probably would be cool.
I don't know what's worse, Camille or Wardlow at this point.
We'll find out.
I would
Oh,
say,
and Leo, Team Ricochet is losing. I'm willing to bet they're losing this match.
I mean,
but you say who's
they-
worse though, Byron? I feel like Camille at least with at least when they did what's at least he won a championship.
Wardlow, yeah,
At least
Wardlow did
Wardlow
win
won
a
a
championship.
championship, and it wasn't a good storyline with MJF.
He won a that same championship 3 times, by the way.
Not Mercedes. Literally, Camille was on television for about a month and then literally gone.
And I'm calling it now. Eventually, we're gonna get Wardlow coming back to fight Adam Cole.
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do that for like All In or something.
Please no. Please no. Just do Kyle Fletcher like we talked about, or I don't know. We mentioned
I'd say
people.
Ricochet
Just,
should be the one to
I
take the
think
TNT title.
Fletcher's gonna go after Omega after All In.
yeah, like I said, have Fletcher beat Omega after he beats Okada, and then you can
Yeah.
have Ricochet go against Adam Cole. You can do it a WWE NXT throwback.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like Byron, I think literally Ricochet is going to take the title from Adam Cole,
I just hope they do.
just like he did the North
I just hope
American
they
title.
finally do something with the TNT title because it's been so terrible. So terrible.
Okay, I think next week Dynamite is Hangman versus a wild card.
I think the wild card might be Jack Perry.
That would be interesting.
I know it would not, but it's
No,
Tony Khan, so
Jack, I can't. No, it would make even if Bucks get involved, like Jack Perry, like it does not work for Jack Perry to beat Hangman.
no, he's not beating Hangman. He's losing.
Either that,
Hangman's going to the
or it might
finals.
be Josh Alexander.
Hangman's
Yeah.
going to the finals. It's probably going to be Hangman Swerve. I mean Hangman and Osprey, but
Yeah,
That would be
yeah,
cool
I
if it's
think
Hangman and Swerve.
Osprey.
and then the Young Bucks cost him, and then Osprey wins.
Because I
and
think
then
if
you do
Swerve is
Hangman
in this tournament, he's going to get screwed over by the Bucks.
yeah, in the finals, and then it'll be Hangman and
Yeah, I don't
Swerve.
know. Part of me thinks it could if they're gonna do a tag team match with the Bucks and Swerve, and then I feel like they could just do Swerve and Omega versus the Bucks, and then leave Okada to defend his title.
Yeah, Byron. I've
'cause-
seen Will Ospreay on this team. Yeah, he ain't losing. They ain't losing.
And Kevin Knight,
and Kevin Knight and Speedball and
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe.
Leo, yeah, they're losing.
Yeah, like they're not like after seeing this
Mark
team,
Briscoe
Will
could
Ospreay's not
take a
winning.
pin,
Will
but
Ospreay's
what's
not
it
losing.
called?
Probably Top
Beat-
Flight will get involved somehow, and Beast Mortals will take the pin. There you go.
Yeah, Mortos takes the pin. Ricochet
and
should not
Top
be taking the
Flight's
pin
gonna-
after losing on Sunday and taking the pin there.
We probably get an actual tag team match between Top Flight and the Crew, probably on Collision in a couple weeks.
Probably.
Not at the pay per view though, but on Collision.
Yeah, it'll you know what it'll be, Byron? It'll be a number 1 contender match for the tag titles.
They're gonna do Leo Rush in the same ring with Bobby Lashley again, maybe. Why is Kevin Knight coming out? Oh, they're all coming out together.
They're all coming out together.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna all suck Will Ospreay's overness and give it to you guys. Come on, guys, come on with me. You want to be over? Come out with Will Ospreay. Even you too, Mark Briscoe. Even though we actually like you, come on out with Will Ospreay because everybody's over. Come on, Leon Wolf. We can come out with.
I
him
mean,
too.
for the heel team, they got everyone coming out to Ricochet's entrance.
I like that jacket though. By the way, I'm not a big Assassin's Creed guy, but I like Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, they're all going to do the entrance together. Oh joy.
At Double or Nothing, we need a match with $1 million on the line. You know Tony Khan ain't gonna do that. He ain't that ballsy.
I mean, he's throwing 400,000. So
We know that it's not really.
actually, he
400,000.
has thrown $1 million before.
We know
in
he's
like
not
a
gonna throw
battle royale
400,000.
match.
Think about it. He's not throwing a $400,000 because you got to think about it. There's taxes, so you got to round that down.
Right. I mean, it was usually just a check for what's it called, giving it to charity or something, which is probably.
Oh boy.
I've seen
Maybe
on
they're-
WWE Speed, Soruka defeated Michin on Speed.
Why do you still watch that stuff, Leo?
No, it literally pops up on my feed, and I just see the highlights. I don't watch it.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, hopefully, maybe they do the Speedball and Ricochet match 1-on-1. Put up to that.
Could happen. Or maybe they give they keep giving Kevin Knight big matches. They do Ricochet and Kevin Knight.
Which I would not be mad at.
Yeah, I would like to see.
WWE should create a slow title. What? Not a slow title.
Not a
I guess
slow.
it's the opposite of Speed, so I get it.
No. People are speculating that what's it called? They might bring back the NXT Women's Tag titles back because of that segment with Metaphor Girls and Fatal Influence and Roxanne. I'm like, no.
I mean,
No,
I understand that
just bring the women's
'cause
tag
at
titles
first,
back.
Put them in the gauntlet match on Friday and have them win the title.
Yeah, like
not with Liv. Sorry, Byron. But if it was anybody else, absolutely. But no.
Well, they're
no,
not
I
probably
mean
gonna
Lash
lose,
and
but
Jakara would be a good.
But here's Lash and Jakara could, but they got them in TNA right now,
true.
so I don't think that's gonna be the
And
case.
also, I'm pretty sure Fatal Influence literally has a pay-per-view match.
And then
at
it looks like
Rebellion.
Fatal Influence is like it's teasing like Fatal Influence might disband because there's been some dissension with those three.
would you care, Leo? Have they done anything to make you care if they broke up today or tomorrow? No. So
Nah.
don't worry yourself. They're all losers.
No, I'm just saying that's what I've been noticing.
Just
So
like
it's
The
like,
only
last night.
downside
Oh, the
to
Lakers
that
play
would
tonight.
be it might hurt JC because now,
I was
like,
gonna say it
without
hurts Jasmine the most because she's like the newer one.
it definitely hurts Jasmine a lot, but
Because
JC,
she hasn't
like,
competed much.
I like if Fatal Influence breaks up, I would think that JC is not getting called up anytime soon.
But they even said there were rumors.
Ever.
People have been saying maybe they get called up after Mania. I don't
There's no
think
need.
Fatal Influence are getting
JC
called up.
JC maybe could, but what's it called?
It's just like my thing is like,
Fallon's not ready. Jasmine's not ready. It
the thing is
would
like,
have to be JC only.
It's just like you think if they do disband, I feel like JC might be okay just because of some fact she's a former tag team champion. I think she'll be fine. Then you have literally Fallon, who's a former North America champion. I think she'll be okay. But Jasmine, with her being the newest one of the group and the newest one, like to NXT out of all three, it's like they haven't really done a lot with her. Like I think this might be her like 5th match, if that. So it's like we need to see more than just her seeming like a sidekick all the time. Because I actually think she has what it takes
This
to be good.
Ricochet guy. Ricochet's a cuck. He's up here getting slapped on his bald head every week.
They just trying to make this man a joke.
He's a comedy heel. He never will win anything. He'll just be a jobber at this point because he's
But
going
you
to get
just said
slapped on
he's
his
going to
bald
win
head.
that. But you did say he's going to win the TNT though.
No, I didn't say he's going to win it. He might get a shot. I don't think they want to take it from. I think Adam Cole might keep it for a long time if they actually book it right. He's got nothing else to do. He's got nothing else to do.
Hey, this is my question to both Byrne and Wolf. So it says your birth month asks to hang out with you. Yes or no?
What geek thought of this question with no friends?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Because yours is in March. You have Jay Byrne.
Can I teach him how to do a better spear and not flop over the ropes? Good God. And do 3 moves?
And guess
Other
who
than
we
3
get?
moves?
Guess who we get, Wolf?
Now do we get? Jay.
Jake. Jade Cargill.
Nah, I'm just. I would not know how to talk like at
She's just
all.
gonna,
It would
she's just
be
gonna kick
like
you in your chest. As soon as you say one wrong word, Wolf, she's gonna
one
come
wrong word.
Just gonna see Wolf
One
getting
wrong
kicked.
word. Wrong.
All he said was he liked you in AEW. Oh man! Don't ever refer to that time of my life ever again.
B.
No, but seriously, actually, I despised Jade at that time because she wasn't doing anything. Well, no, I only liked her match with Athena, which was her best match in her entire AEW career. By the way, I stand by it. Crazy that Athena gets like basically all this good stuff going for her. Best match for Jade Cargill in
Hey, let's
AEW.
give everyone their best match with
Longest
Athena.
ever ROH anything champion. Probably will be Mercedes Monet's best match in her career. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, at least in AEW for certain.
It'll be her first match in AEW with potential actual storyline. It's like, oh, this might go somewhere. Because they definitely could do multiple
Since
matches.
Jade, yes. Since
It's
Jade,
crazy though,
yes.
Brian. It's crazy. I put the Fatal 4-Way for the
As-
Intercontinental Championship in 2K, and I let the AI do its thing, and guess who wins?
Dominic.
Penta.
But you
Braun
download him?
Spears.
Is he on the
Oh.
game or you downloading him?
I had to download him because
Yeah.
he's
Does he
not
look like
because he's gonna be
He'll
DLC.
be DLC in like what, June, July.
8 months?
Yeah.
8
So
months
literally,
after the
Braun
game's already
Breaker
half.
Spears
Actually,
dominant.
not even.
Braun Breaker
I think
Spears
it's like
dominant. Literally.
Yeah, I saw the TikTok actually. Breaker speared Balor and then Penta pinned Breaker.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then then I had Charlotte versus Tiffany, and then Charlotte wins. She didn't even tap her out. Literally, that she didn't even tap out, bro. I'm like, what?
so. Oh, apparently Fightful Select has learned that a Jay White heel turn was considered prior to his injury. So, I don't know, maybe we were supposed to get Jay White versus Osprey as like an actual feud. Hell, I don't know. I still think we could possibly get like if Osprey doesn't win the Owen, I would imagine we could get Jay White versus Osprey at All In.
Poor Jay White.
But you know what was sad playing, like watching the Charlotte Flair and Tiffany strap match in 2K? The fact that Tiffany didn't lose to getting put in a like the figure 4 by Charlotte, she lost to a crossbody. She lost her championship to a crossbody from the second rope by Charlotte.
Oh, yikes.
I said, please don't. If they did that actually at WrestleMania in real life, I would be so irritated. I already don't want
I'd
Charlotte
actually
winning.
be pissed off.
That would probably be the worst thing.
Crazy.
Was good.
Nah, you know what would be the worst thing is if Charlotte, what's it called, beat Tiffany with her trash ass moonsault.
No, you remember? I don't know what it is. Every time they put Charlotte in the title pictures, Wolf, and you might not have noticed this, but why is it always in a controversial fashion? Like, think about it. WrestleMania 35, controversy. Nobody wanted that. WrestleMania 36. Look what happened literally at WrestleMania 34 against Asuka. 3 times have been when she did not need to win it at all. And now if she does it again, that makes it 4 times.
Nah, not the entire babyface team slapping Ricochet on his bald head. I just saw the clip of that on Twitter.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. That is what Ricochet is known for, his bald head.
Bald. Josh Barnett versus Gabe Kidd on Bloodsport 13. That's nice. Good for him.
Ooh. Nice Death Valley driver.
It still hasn't dawned on me that Lily WrestleMania is next week.
It is almost here. Definitely almost here.
And apparently we're getting a total of 14 or 15 matches, which means only like 3 or 4 more matches left to be announced. Which actually Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre isn't even like official yet, so it's actually gonna be like 2 or 3 matches left.
Are they going to give Kevin Knight the chance to win? And who did I say would take the pin?
More
Or not? Oh, maybe the match is not over yet. Okay, it's not over
No.
yet. Thought it was over.
I'm seeing it's over.
I'm behind. Oh, now it's over. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Just,
Yeah.
well, of course, that person would pin that person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they announced that for certain the women's triple threat is on night 2, and then Tiffany versus Charlotte, as well as Gunther versus Jay is on night 1.
Yeah, I think Gunther Jay opens the show. It should.
I believe that they did say the women's tag titles are going to be on night 2.
Ah, gosh.
We don't know.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to speculate. I just want to get it over with at this point, or just get to the show. I don't even know. Okay. Oh, we actually get to see what FTR did.
Oh. Well, they hurt people.
Oh joy.
6, 8, 11. And the thing is, the fact that they're taking a while to make what's it called? Damian and Drew official. It definitely tells me that Damian and Drew is getting a stipulation.
I really thought that the Jay and Gunther match deserves a stipulation. It's like, I don't think it could be straight up 1-on-1. I feel like it needs blood for 1, and on 2,
like I
think it needs to be like last man standing or something like that.
Yeah. I could see Damian and Drew being a straight fight or something.
Oh joy, he's bringing up Dax's young daughter. That's gonna make him upset. Oh boy, you watch out, Tony. You might be next.
Yeah.
We hurt people.
Who interrupts the celebration? Any guesses? I don't have any.
MJF.
Oh shoot, I forgot
Yeah.
about that storyline. You're right. I forgot all about that storyline.
Yep. Then we'll probably get MJF versus Bobby Lashley. And
No,
Joke,
not
joke.
MJF versus Bobby Lashley.
What is this?
Jokingly.
What are we getting? MJF ready for WWE? We're getting him ready for when he jumps ship in 2 years.
No,
In 2
no,
years, yeah.
Jokingly.
We want you to work the
No,
WWE
no.
style, pal.
No, Byron. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do MJF versus MVP.
What if they did end up doing something stupid, like where it's like winner joins, loser gets kicked out?
No.
No, please don't. Oh man, we hurt people. We hurt people. Oh boy.
Oh my god. These facial reactions by Shelton is amazing.
Oh, there he is. All right.
Oh my god. Tony Khan wanted MJF in the Owen Cup.
What's going on? Bobby Lashley just staring at him like the straight face. What did he say? What did they chant? Oh, he's our scumbag. Okay. What's up, man? It's your boy Sam. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. How didn't he get the job done? Oh boy.
Megan Bain.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Thumbs down from show.
Oh, well, there goes Megan.
Well, I guess Megan Bain will have a squash match on Collision. So I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, it seemed like for a moment they were gonna have Penelope Ford as Megan Bain's mouthpiece, but I mean, it sounds like Megan Bain can talk herself, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do a rematch.
Rematch what?
Megan Bain and Tony Storm. Is that what they're gonna do?
I mean, who knows? Oh, apparently Orange Cassidy, Brian Cage, and Jay White were all planned for AEW Dynasty before injuries sidelined them. So we know
so
that
more matches. Oh, some more matches, Wolf. Okay, great. It would have been more matches. Okay,
we're
great.
planned for Dynasty. Well, no, the thing is, we knew that Brian Cage and Lance Archer were supposed to face the Hurt Syndicate rather than Big Bill and Brian Keith. So, and Jay White was supposed to fight Osprey. So I don't know where Orange Cassidy
Which I thought would
have
be a good
fit
match
in.
if it did happen.
Maybe Orange Cassidy was supposed to be instead of Mark Briscoe. Then we get Kyle Fletcher versus Orange Cassidy, but I don't know. I don't know where Orange Cassidy would have fit in there.
All right. At least the show's moving by kind of fast.
Yeah, the matches seem to be good at least.
I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with this whole MJF thing, but whatever. Excuse me.
When AEW was entertaining, I remember when MJF used to whip people like Warlow. Yeah, people.
Like I said, I don't know what they're leading up to with this, so I'm just gonna I don't know. So I guess I'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that we do get MJF versus Bobby, but
So I'm
or
guessing he'll
MJF
do
versus
something.
MVP.
I'm guessing maybe he'll do something to get into the Hurt Syndicate, quote unquote. Then maybe he turns on them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa. We never got that one-on-one.
We did actually.
We did,
Yes.
even after that little tag team.
Oh well, no, we didn't get that when Tony came back, but we got
Yeah.
that
Okay.
in the
Come on.
original Timeless reign
Oh,
after Diana. Yeah, that was like last year's Dynasty, I think.
oh shoot.
Yeah. Hence why I thought we could have gotten like Megan winning and then do Megan Bayne versus Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
But they could also give it to Statlander. We didn't get Tony versus.
I was gonna say yeah, they could do Statlander, but we know she's gonna lose, so I don't know.
Do we know she's gonna lose?
It's hard. It's hard to put any woman in there with Tony Storm right now. Well,
Tonight.
because we know she's not losing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, tonight it's like this match is actually unpredictable. I think Thunder and Statlander, because they could go either way.
Yeah.
Women's wrestling is alive and well, sign.
I don't know. For some reason, I like Thunderous, but I just feel like they haven't really given her fair opportunity for some time.
She's been misbooked for a very long time.
I mean, yeah.
And if she loses
Because I
this
remember
match,
a
then it's
time
just
where
like
it's like she was literally
it
the
was
number one
that
woman.
drama that she
And it
don't
wasn't
really-
even her fault. And it's like they
Right.
made her take the blame for it.
Right. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a problem for Thunder to lose to Statlander, but because like Statlander being elevated to the world title scene is understandable, but I don't know. That hence why I said for this match specifically, it could go either way.
Not the Thunder tits.
Osprey didn't even hit Martos with the hidden blade. Oh well.
This should have main evented. I still don't get why I didn't.
Dude, we're 11 away from 600.
What on TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah.
Okay.
What was that stat ladder?
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. They're doing Collision on a Thursday. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yes.
Why? Why? Death before
That's
this.
the July.
That's because All In is on Saturday.
Yeah, All In's on Saturday.
But do we need a Collision? It's going to come on a Thursday. Oh gosh, I'll probably have to stream it because it probably will.
Brian,
have
I did
some
not
type of
doubt you when you said John
implication.
Cena. I didn't doubt you, Brian, when you said John Cena was going to show up before Mania. I didn't doubt you.
I thought he would show up, but I thought they'd do the like how they did with Rock. He'd show up unannounced.
Well, no, they need to announce him. He can't show up unannounced. They gotta sell tickets for it. They can't have him just not. Yeah, we need to know he's coming so we don't. So we watch the show.
I suppose that's fair.
The surprise
So
would be
literally
The Rock.
Friday. So literally the
that probably
Friday
won't
Right,
happen.
of.
it's not like The Rock.
So literally the Friday of the week of All In, they're doing Death Before Dishonor for Ring of Honor.
Yeah, so they're doing Collision on a Thursday. I may actually stream that Collision though. 'Cause
We'll
I feel
see
like
how it
down.
goes.
probably gonna be stuff on there that I need to see like live. Not like I can't watch it like a day later like I usually do.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll
if you
see
do,
how
just
it
let me
goes.
know. I'll
It's-
join.
It's the go home show technically, so I probably
Yeah.
will. It's in
Mm.
June, so I'm not worried about it right now.
It's in
But
July.
once we get to June,
But then again, it's
Well,
is in July.
it's in
yes.
July. It's literally right after Money in the Bank.
oh, shoot, damn, WWE is like putting like 12 pay-per-views in 1 month again. Good gosh.
No, because I know Money in the Bank is on June 7th, and then they have Night of Champions in June.
That's too many championships, bro. How you gonna do Money in the Bank, then 2 weeks later do Night of Champions? Hey, we're gonna do Money in the Bank. If we do Money in the Bank winner, then the week after everyone defends their championship. Like what?
no,
so
no,
WWE.
Byron, you know better. They're not gonna have every champion. Now with first of all, it's in Saudi. Second of all, it's
that's a Saudi show.
most likely gonna be a 5-match pay-per-view.
6 if we're lucky.
6 if we're lucky.
Yeah, it's a
exactly.
Saudi show, so maybe 6. Maybe 6.
Yeah.
You're right.
And that's like if they can get like
And I
someone
think 2
like
weeks,
Roman
and then you
Reigns.
have literally 2 weeks after 2, 3, 4 weeks after that, you have literally none other than Evolution.
Actually,
No.
the thing is,
2
too
weeks
many.
after that, it's after Night of Champions, because Night of Champions is like June 27th or something like that. 2 weeks after that, it's Evolution.
Yep.
It's too
And
many.
then 3
man.
weeks after that, it's SummerSlam.
Too many pay-per-views.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure like 2 weeks after SummerSlam is Clash in Paris.
Yeah, it is.
Hey Zeus.
So literally from I want to say Mania
So
to
here's the
September,
thing.
it's gonna be
We do
close.
know one person that will probably not be on Night of Champions, which is CM Punk. Which by the way,
he did say he's not doing anything. He doesn't
he's
want to do
not
anything
doing
with Saudi.
Saudi shows. So that's why I think Punk has to be a champion come Royal Rumble 2026.
But that's my thing, because I'm like, I was just thinking about that. I don't think he's gonna win the Royal Rumble.
He's
next
not. He's
year,
not
'cause
going to be
it's
in
not-
the Rumble period.
No.
That's why I say he has to be a champion. So, like if Cena wins at Mania, Punk has to
I
win
was
it
gonna
around
say-
SummerSlam time and then keep
And
it
I
all
think
the
Drew
way
wins the
until-
title by the end of the year, probably.
I mean, if it were up to me, the champions going into Rumble 2026 would be Drew and Punk. I don't know how we get there,
I really
but
feel as if Sammy is gonna win the men's
Sammy
Rumble.
has to win Royal Rumble 2026 because he's way too over in Saudi. Like Saudi loves Sammy more than anywhere else.
Yeah,
in Saudi specifically, Sammy becomes more over than Jay, more over than Cody, more over than Roman, more over than anyone. It has
yeah,
to be. Um, and hence why you have Drew as a champion. You have Sammy pick Drew, and Sammy
yeah.
wins the world title by beating
And if
Drew.
he wasn't injured, if he didn't get injured recently, I would have said like Sammy versus KO for a world title. I would definitely be all up for that. But I did
They
hear
could do
according
that
to
like after Sammy
so
wins, so that could be like
here. So you're not gonna like this, Byron. I did read into this article from PW Insider. According to PWS Insider for Kevin Owens specifically, he's expected to be out 2 to 5 years with this injury.
5 years is
2 to 5,
seems
2
pretty
years
long.
minimum, 5 years
5
max.
max. I don't know. I mean, 5 years does seem a little long, but
It really just comes down to the severity of injury because he might take the same time Randy took off for his injury.
which was almost 2
Almost 2
years.
years.
Yeah. Damn.
So probably going into like 2028, he'll probably come back.
That means when he's gonna be gone for long enough that when he comes back, I'm gonna be crying for him.
But I think for Royal Rumble next year, I think I'm gonna go literally Sammy to get the W for the Royal Rumble for the men.
Yeah.
Women, I'm gonna just stick with Liv. It really just depends on who's on the roster at that point. But right now, I think Liv should win. If we're talking Saudi, she is like on the women's side of things the most over. And they already have her doing like tours down. Didn't she just recently do a tour with like India and Saudi Arabia already?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear what Tony Storm just said? Bro, you heard what Tony Storm just said from television? She's talking about you beat making bait with the big package. Yet, yes, the big package. It always does the trick. Come on, Tony. We can't be saying stuff like this. You know that's gonna get taken out of context, right?
Hey.
Oh, so the hell out of them.
All right.
Well, no surprise there, I guess.
Good for stat, at least.
That's probably why. Okay, maybe I figured it out. Yep, Statlander won as I predicted. I mean, hey, anything could happen, but I think it's Jamie haters to lose.
Oh.
We'll see.
Saturday Night Fever. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I feel like Chris Statlander might make it to the finals.
I think Jamie here to makes it to the finals.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think it's Jamie, Tony, inevitably. Like I said, if it was me, I'd just do a time limit draw with Mercedes and Athena. Then they could do the rematch at Double or Nothing. Then you could have Mercedes cheat. Then you could do the match at All
Yeah.
Out. And Athena
That's
can
a
be
possibility.
I think they're probably gonna have one
Have
of
to.
them win.
I mean,
and then
AEW
the
doesn't
other,
do feuds where they actually have multiple matches, but that's how they should do it. They rarely do it. I'll say
I
that.
agree.
They
Yeah,
rarely do it.
I think they're gonna do one of them wins and then the other costs
The other, like the
them
title. I
at
feel like
Double
it's
or
more likely
Nothing,
for Athena
giving
to get the
win.
shocking win, and then like
She's not winning
Mercedes.
in Boston, Leo. She's not. That's
No,
why I said
no,
the only thing I
no,
could see is probably a time limit draw.
no. I see a time limit draw, but I'm saying if you're talking about someone costing someone a match, I feel like it's most likely for Athena to get a shocking win, and then Mercedes cost
Oh,
for a
so
match.
Don Callis family might be accepting new members. Brody King versus
No, please don't
Takeshita
accept
is
no
on
members.
Collision.
They
Brody
don't
King
need no
versus
members. Just book the
Takeshita's
members you have.
Yeah.
Just like
I
just
mean,
no.
they're booking two of them. The only
No.
two
Well, I
of them,
mean, yeah.
Fletcher and Takeshita. I mean, Cage. I guess because Cage is injured and Trent is also injured and Lance Archer is there.
Hmm.
Honestly, I wish they could have like Lance Archer go after either Kenny or Adam. That would be cool.
I mean, like I said, I would have been
Oh,
cool with
here's
the Murder
Adam.
Machines versus Person. It could even though we know who would have won, but it would have been Big Meaty and Slap at Me. Can we get an actual story with the TNT title, please? Like we used to, please, please. Let's make Adam Cole great again, okay? What is it? MACA? Maca? Maca. Make Adam Cole great again. Maca gra.
And now I stand before you, the face of TNT, your new AEW TNT champion. And trust me when I tell you this is just the start for the three of us. Because it's a new era here in all elite wrestling. Because we are the paragon.
All right, I'm gonna go pray now.
All right. What is this? Oh, TV time? Oh, yeah, I see Wild Wolf left. Okay. All right. Stupid TV time. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all have not already. Please, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Did they just come up with a new name? Calling
What, the
themselves the
Paragon?
Paragon.
I feel like they've used that before, but yeah, the Paragon. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just hope they do something with Adam Cole. Just please, please. Oh boy. Here comes Jericho. Boy. All right, iPhones are officially stupid. Stupid phones. Not even smartphones anymore. Not buying a new phone. All right, let's hear what Jericho has to say.
Legendary Chris Jericho. the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Thank God.
On Sunday, I lost my match.
What if they learn to return on Jericho tonight?
They should have Big Bill turn on him soon, if not tonight, but soon. They probably won't do it tonight. It's not enough time, but they'll probably do it eventually. I think Big Bill should get a push, personally.
Congratulations, Bandito, you pulled it off. After months of conflict with one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time.
I mean, they've had more promo segments than usual this week.
He won the title and he saved his past
Not lost your tooth.
of his intrusive siblings and his stooge of a mother. But I get
I just would just make Jericho like a GM or authority figure at this point. I don't even.
No, but I think Jericho said he's gonna head back to WWE.
Well, of
after
course
his
he can,
contract
but
expires.
I could see him in, but
Because I
for
think
sure.
they said his contract will be up around September, October this year with AEW.
So I could see it happening, if not this year, within the next couple of years, if he wants to go back. But like I said, what does he do in
Think about him
WWE?
coming back at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but it's not really much I want to see Jericho doing WWE either. It's a few things maybe, but we'll see.
I feel like he could do some good stuff in WWE.
I guess it can't be worse than what he's doing now. I'll say that. But it could turn them. Yeah, they're coming out.
Yeah.
Or just more tease of it. Like I said, we don't have to.
Or do like a Kevin Owens type of thing, put him through the television screen.
I was just thinking that when I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah, we don't do this often in AEW. Maybe they're gonna put him through the TV. Chanting Big Bill.
Look, Chris, you're right. Right to be real angry a lot. He needs to hear this. I know that you know
Uh-oh, here we go.
Chris, I have utmost respect for you. You are one of the greatest of all time. You are one of the most decorated performers ever in the history of this industry. And that is why I decided to join the learning tree.
Oh boy, seems like they're teasing it.
I wanted to learn from you. But I did not sign up to be your punching bag whenever things go wrong.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, if we are out here so that you can teach us something, by all means, go ahead, teach. But if we are out here so that you can berate us, publicly humiliate us, then let me know right now. And I can leave.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian was the same way.
It's like they're teasing some dissension. Oh, right. I don't know. It's a good question. How is the show tonight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Both of you to stay
They've had some dumb things.
To teach you, to help you, and believe me, I don't have to help anybody in AEW if I don't want to. Okay? But you have potential. You're a future world champion.
It's nothing, Raj. There's nothing really going on. Nothing really going on, honestly. Maybe Hangman and Swerve, that storyline of them getting back together. I don't know. I don't know, Roger. It's AEW. It's a lot of shit that doesn't make sense. And now my TV's in Spanish. Yeah, my TV's in Spanish. Okay. All right. I guess that's not. Sheesh. Oh, they went there. Oh, they went to an AEW show. I feel like the crowd is pretty live tonight. The crowd is pretty good. They had a dumbass 8-man tag for $400,000, like for no reason. Now Chris Jericho is smashing the TV. I mean, it's AEW, man. It's nothing. It's more promo segments this week. I don't know. I guess they're trying to build up some type of story with that. I don't know. It's just, I'm just here at this point. I don't really know what it is. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Oh, Wolf's back.
So what's going on?
Chris Jericho is smashing things. I think my TV started in Spanish all of a sudden. I don't know if I pressed the button or something. Teasing a split of the learning tree, as we all probably saw coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jericho's crashing out, basically. He's not angry, he's disappointed. Oh, he's beating the hell out that TV. That's triggering.
All right. Anthony Bones versus Blake Christian on Collision.
Oh, joy. Let's just put Anthony Bowens against Jobbers and build him up, and we'll probably give him a TNT title match soon or
We'll
something.
hear from FDR on Collision.
Oh, boy.
Brody King versus Konosuke Takeshita on
Oh,
Collision.
boy. Oh, boy. I mean, that's actually a good match, but
Yeah, that is
still.
a good one. Jamie Hayter versus Billy Starks on Collision.
Even though they just had a match 2 weeks ago. Whatever. Why do they do that? Like, hey, they just had a match again.
And
Let's
of
do it
course,
2 weeks
Harley
later.
Cameron
Yeah.
versus Athena. We know who's winning that.
Hey, Athena is on AEW TV, so I will.
True. And
I
she's
will
on
not
Dynamite
complain.
next week.
I will not complain. Like I said, I will see how this plays out. Like I said, I want to see how they're going to book this Mercedes Athena match in Boston on
I
the day
still
they
think
break the
one
record
of them's
for
gonna
Nitro.
win, and then the other's gonna cost them at Double or Nothing. And then at All In, they do the actual match for the DBS.
That's
title.
possible.
Yeah. So is Max Caster just dead now? Is he never coming back? Let's see. But I get it. They're building Bowens up. So hopefully they do the right thing. Hopefully he makes something of this at this rate.
Oh, not the skank. Not calling her a skank.
Well, Montel, what's it called? Teaching MJF how to be a businessman.
Is that MJF's girl?
No,
Probably,
no, I don't think
probably
so.
former.
That's definitely his girl. He slapped her ass. Okay, I figured that was his girl. That's definitely his girl. Slapped her ass.
I mean, I would
Gotta
do it
be
if
his
I'm
girl. No. You don't just slap anybody's ass, Leo. That's not what
No,
you do.
no, I'm just saying.
You will get.
I'm
You will
saying,
get kicked by Jade. No, stop.
I would say that if I was on television, I would do it if that's my girl.
Leo, yeah, no.
It's big 2025.
You can't do that unless that's really your woman.
That's what I'm saying. If it's my
Yeah.
girl, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. In front of the millions and millions watching around the world and at home.
Yeah, they're together.
I could have sworn that MJF's girlfriend wasn't blonde, but
He was engaged to another chick, and then that didn't work out. The painter chick. I don't know if you remember that.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
was that Alicia Tal?
No.
It was a painter or something like that.
Yeah, it was another known. It was a no name. But then Alicia too.
No, the one that was in this segment, was it Alicia Tal?
No, she wasn't.
Because Alicia Tal is MJF's girlfriend.
Yeah, but it was another chick before that. It was another painter chick.
Oh no, before that was someone else, but
yeah, they're together. I mean, he literally slapped her ass, Wolf. I don't know what else you want me to. I mean, but I'm looking it up now. Yeah, they're together.
Okay, yeah, it does look like Alicia. She probably just dyed her hair blonde, like recently.
I actually like the blonde better, from what I can remember. If I must say so.
People just like my content on TikTok, apparently.
Well, there are a bunch of dumbasses on TikTok, Leo. Of course they do. Say no.
No, I'm saying they like my content.
And I'll mess with you. But there are a bunch of dumbasses on TikTok.
Because it's like, I think I had got 1,000 likes today over the course of a couple of videos I posted. That might be my way of probably getting a bigger following. I'm not gonna lie, that's how a lot of people do. So yeah, Brian, if you want to get your views and take your subscribers up, probably invest in TikTok potentially and post your shorts on there too.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Because I think that the algorithm is a little bit easier. The algorithm is a little bit easier to get.
So I just went on the AEW website, just because I was just looking through the roster and what's it called. thinking like, who could possibly be a new member for the Don Callis family? But the first thing I see, Adam Cole has his TNT title render on the website now.
Well, of course they're gonna give him the render.
Yeah, Adam Cole has his champion render up now.
Oh, this is the main
That
event.
bro is pasty white. Like he is like pale. He is albino Adam Cole.
Yeah, this is the main event.
As if I wasn't already worried about his TNT title reign as it was. Oh boy.
Yeah, this might be an 8-minute match, probably.
That's probably going to be a fuck finish, honestly. And they may do an overrun, though, too.
One or the other.
It'll probably be both, maybe. Might be
Okay,
both.
somebody's gonna have to tell Wheeler he might have to cut his hair because his hair is literally covering his whole face at this point.
Because we already had one of the
That's the
trio
point.
champions lose. I don't think Claudio's taking a pin. I guess maybe Yuta if they wanted to beat them, but I don't think they should both.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying,
both
Brian?
of your champions should lose in the same night. That's just stupid. What's up?
I'd say at this point, I think somebody needs to tell Wheeler Yuta he's gonna have to shave his head or something because his whole hair is literally covering his eyes at this point. He can barely see.
I don't know. Maybe they're building up Will Yuta to face Daniel or Bryan Danielson at All In. Don't smash it. Is he going to hit the car? Okay, don't hit the car. It's a nice car. Who's driving? Okay. I don't get the point of them showing Jericho just knock stuff over, but whatever. Lakers are whooping that ass of Dallas, Leo.
Well, as they should. Put them where they belong.
Lakers fan now.
6 feet under. This is what you get when you trade a generational player.
Yeah, I have no idea who they'd bring in for.
Now, this is who I think should really be the next tag team champions right here.
That would be nice if they wanted to do that, but they're probably going for the trios titles.
No, I was talking about
going for
Wolf.
the
I was talking
trios
about the Ops, them becoming tag team champions.
Yeah,
next.
Hook and Joe.
They're probably going to be trios champions, but they'll probably be the all-in match.
So.
That'll be the all-in match, Leo. The Death Riders will hopefully lose all their titles in the same night. You know, they're going to do that typical thing.
Why do I feel like this?
No,
Why do I feel like this?
I think we might get the Ops versus the Death Riders for the trios titles at Double or Nothing.
Wolf, you're not gonna like this, but why do I feel like this is gonna happen? Why do I feel like we're about to be in a situation like WrestleMania 39 all over again, where the Ops will probably lose the Trios Championship, not win the Trios Championships from the Death Riders, but Moxley retains the AEW World Championship that night.
If Moxley retains the AEW World Championship at All In, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If he retains it at All In.
I don't
think it. Oh my gosh!
Against Osprey or Hangman, like not only that he's like suddenly changed into being a technical wrestler for some reason. When we all know he's a brawler, he needs to go back to being a brawler. That's why people think. That's why people are acting like, "Oh, Moxley can't wrestle whatsoever." It's because he's not wrestling how he usually wrestles. He's wrestling.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to prove that he can do other matches when we don't care. Just be you.
Yeah, just be the brawler Moxley that we all know and love.
Like a sore thumb.
Maybe it's like he's thinking that might get him heat, but like
no, it's not.
It's not. Yeah, it's just.
Like you said, I'd rather him just go in there and bleed like he used to and do all the dumb stuff. And let the other person just be who they are.
Yeah, we've had a good enough break of.
I mean, remember the matches with Orange Cassidy and Jericho back in like year one? Like even those matches, like when he was the champion the first time. Like yeah, they were the predictable. Yeah, they were pretty much the same.
Back in what's it called? Something of the Lake.
Quake at the Lake.
Yeah. Quake of the Lake. They had Lionheart Jericho versus Moxley. Like I actually really enjoyed that match. I loved that match.
Appreciate it. Why do I? So why am I watching? I was watching JD from NY, right, Wolf? And why did he? I think he was saying talking about AEW Dynasty. He says Daniel Garcia is dumb for literally re-signing with AEW. He's like, the only reason why they re-signed you is just so you didn't go to WWE. You were signed, they give you the championship and do nothing with you. And then he
No,
goes
you
on
know what
rant.
they're gonna do? They're gonna give. I wouldn't be surprised if they go like even they give him a match against Okada, Double or Nothing probably.
for the Continental.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Wolf said, he'll probably just compete for another mid-card title and lose.
And then he
And
goes
then-
on record with Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight. He just like that. AEW only signed you because they knew you wanted to go to WWE or WWE had interest, so they wanted to be petty and give you a contract.
Well, the thing is, Kevin Knight. I mean, they signed.
I think he said he wanted to go to AEW. He felt like
Kevin
He
Knight
was in New
wanted to go-
Japan. Of course he was going to go to AEW,
Yeah.
where all New Japan people go for the most part,
Yeah.
because he wants to wrestle. That's what he wants to do. He wants to do his flips.
But like the thing is, it was the right decision for Kevin Knight because like they were gonna put him in tryouts and arm drag lessons, and meanwhile AEW gives him what's it called, a card pay-per-view match against arguably the best wrestler in the world.
At this point, Leo, do you want any male going to NXT in that division?
Well,
AEW.
Speaking of NXT, I will say, reportedly, in about 1 to 2 months, Hikuleo is supposed to finally debut and receive a huge push.
What, on NXT?
On NXT, yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's been 7 years. What does the Titanic meme? It's been 84 years.
So after Stand and Deliver, I guess they're gonna have him go after Oba, probably.
He might even show up at Stand Deliver.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, I don't want Hikuleo as a standalone act. It is going to be like the Big Show or something. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you,
just have him come back with Jacob Fatu, part of his new bloodline.
Byron, to be fair, what's it called? We have the Tongaloa on main roster.
No, we need to put Hikuleo on the main roster. Put him with Jacob Fatu. Go get Jeff Cobb and let Jacob have his own bloodline. There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
But
actually,
for whatever reason, I feel like I'd rather him be a babyface and be on his own. Jacob is just so good. I don't think
he doesn't have to be anything. He can just be Jacob Fatu. He can be both. He can be a tweener.
Yeah. Oh my
but
god!
You know the crowd's gonna make him a babyface because they don't.
You know what they'll do, Byron? Joking.
Oh no!
Hikuleo will be the leader of Dark State.
Oh my gosh! Now you put it out there, Wolf. When it happens, I'm cussing you out. Because they still haven't revealed who the leader is, and it doesn't look like it's Trick, Javon, or Oba. Well, not Oba, obviously.
I'm gonna say Javon.
It seems like right now they're implying it's Saquon Sugars.
I'm gonna say.
So Leo. So we're giving
Leo
the keys
Leo
to the. Oh, this is going to go great.
Allegedly, they're implying it's
Leo. They're about
to
ruin all the goodwill we gave.
I will say this. I really feel like it is Javon Evans because while those two were literally fighting, he's getting beat up. So he might turn on them. He's like,
after yesterday, that would be stupid though.
I tried to stand with you guys, but you guys can't even see the bigger picture and fight because you're so petty and wrapped up on your own personal thing, leaving me behind to get beat up, take a beating for you.
I don't know.
I think he does. Because if you think about it, Oba is not gonna do it. He doesn't need nobody. Trick, I feel like it's the obvious choice. So why not pull a swerve and have it be Javon? I think it gives Javon something to do. It gives him an opportunity to explore a different dynamic to his character that we may not be familiar with and whatnot.
The thing is, they already did, like during that like whole deep dive segment, they had
plus he can be the one to take the title from literally Ricky Saints.
They were saying like Saquon, I don't know how you pronounce that name.
It was good, right?
They were implying that Sugars is like the leader type, like
nah, I'm gonna
people
say
listen to him.
I'm gonna say Javon because
I don't know, it could be anything. We'll have to wait and see.
Because if you think about it, if he turns heel, he will be a great opponent to take the title from Ricky Saints, whenever that is.
Wait a minute, you said if who turns heel?
If they have Javon Evans
Javon.
turn heel and be part of this dark state
Leo
thing,
loves
I think
Javon
it,
Evans. That's his twin.
I really think this will be really cool because it gives him the opportunity to explore a new dynamic of his character, and I think he'll be a perfect opponent to take the title from Ricky Zanes whenever that is.
And not only that, cause like I don't think you can have Trick actually turn heel. I think Trick is too over. You can't. It's gonna be hard to
So is
sell
Oba.
Trick. So is Oba. I mean, Oba's a tweener. Like everyone understands Oba as a tweener. Trick, I feel like as a
I just
straight up
don't see Oba
heel, like
losing. I just don't
he
see Oba
can't.
losing.
He can't. Yeah, Trick can't be a straight up
What do you
heel.
think Pins both Trick and
I don't know if
Javon.
Javon can be a heel either. So
He
honestly
can't even
speaking,
cut promos.
Honestly speaking, it should be Oba and Trick 1-on-1.
Yes, it should be.
Then you start transitioning Trick into the main roster. Let Oba start being the guy in NXT. And there was another match, Byron. We said there should be a 1-on-1 match instead of a multi-person match.
Oh, the women, Stephanie and Julia.
Stephanie and Julia, and then they break out
Well, they should have just did. They
Jordan
should have
and
just did
Jada.
Stephanie. They should have just did Stephanie and Jordan Grace, and then have Julia come back if they wanted to.
Mm.
And now you
Or
got
They
they
could,
Julia
if,
back.
they really wanted to spice it up, they could have had Julia screw Stephanie, give Jordan a title, then you could do the 1-on-1 match with them with non-title.
Yeah.
Or if they really wanted Stephanie and Julia, they could have did.
And
Stephanie
Dre, I said they should have
Julia.
put Jada Parker in the ladder match and let her win the North American title.
Yeah, because I feel like
she
he's
needs a
gonna take
moment.
the
But
pin.
we also said that she should have won the joint the first go around by
Because
Oh,
Jada Parker is one of the more over women they have. She
Because I
should
feel
win
like she's
that
gonna
title.
take the pin. If we had that fatal four,
She-
I
she's
feel like
taking
she's
the
gonna
pin.
take a pin.
She's definitely taking the
the
pin.
sad part is she's getting
She's
to
like
that
top
like
3 over on the
yeah.
women.
It's one of those like she's over, but they don't want to pull the trigger.
but
yet.
She's like Seth
the
Rollins
thing
right now.
is, she's over, but in my eyes, like respectfully, talent wise, she's not ready.
That's why I said they could have just gave her the North
She's-
American title.
Yeah. She's not.
Give her
I
North
agree.
American.
She's
She's
not
not main
ready.
event.
She's
in
Just give her the
not
North
ready,
American title.
but she's damn near. She's,
No, Lord. Who's
she's
that
coming.
white chick they gave her the NXT? Who they gave the NXT North American title to? Kalani and Fallon Henley?
Yeah.
She's better than them. She's better than
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah,
She-
100%.
I
I'd
don't think
say
she's better than Kalani though.
She's better than Kalani is boring.
she-
Kalani is boring.
Kalani
Because
needs work,
Yeah,
but
the one thing Jada's got over them, well, two
Charisma.
things.
She's like
got
Jey Uso.
charisma,
She got the
and
charisma.
she's got fan support. Like I
And
don't
she could
think
play
that they're
heel or
pumping
face.
that in. I
The
think
thing
And
that
she
is,
could play heel or face.
I 100% agree.
But why did they
Jada,
get rid of her theme though? Why did they get rid of Jada Parker's theme?
Because it's
Like, it was
WWE,
so
Leo.
catchy.
They don't believe in good theme music, okay?
Yeah, I didn't
AI
understand
generated.
it either because her original theme wasn't bad. I mean,
It's
this
AI
theme
I
generated.
is.
think it was because it was like OTM, and I hate to say it, OTM, the guys might be released.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a possibility that they're released. Because I don't know where they are. What's their name? Bronco.
Google it.
That's Leo's boys. Leo's, what's their name? Fake Crime Time.
Bronco Nima
Not
and
fake crime time.
Fake Crime Time is wild.
We got Timu Shield and Fake Crime Time.
Bronco Nima and what's his other name? What's the other one's name?
Yeah, they could have gave Jada that title.
I'm trying to think, but like, damn, because I'm looking at the card. I swear there's another match that we said that could be like
On
that
NXT?
could have been, yeah.
Lucian Price. That's the other one's name.
What other matches do they have?
Because I feel like the women we talked about them, the men definitely could have been 1-on-1.
I think Ricky's going 1-on-1 with Ethan.
Ricky, that's going to be 1-on-1 with
versus
Ethan.
Ethan.
We see, yeah.
I don't know what the other match might be.
I'm trying to think of what like when we were watching last night.
So they tried to kill Hook. And now Joe is.
And then they got Roxanne about to be in a tag team match. Dre, you see that? I'm like, what happened with her and
I
Bayley?
don't understand. I don't see another one. Just call her up already. Like
Honestly, they could have just had Roxanne instead of Jada in the NXT title match. They could have had Stephanie, Julia, Jordan, Roxanne.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, and
But
then
they're
like
going to
Byron
get
said,
to a
put her in
point
the
where
house.
they have a good women's division, but you can't just throw 4 women in the match all the time. Just because we got a good women's division, like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right. Like you said, it could have been just Jordan and her 1-on-1 for real. Like,
And then you just bring Julia back and she could turn heel and screw Stephanie and get a win back, and then Jordan Grace can win the title.
yeah.
Don't tell me they're about to set up literally
But
or
my whole
double
thing
or
was, Dre, I'm
nothing.
like, if y'all brought Julia back
Is
after
that
like
what
a
they're gonna
month,
do at
you
Double
could
or
just kept the
Nothing?
belt. What are they doing at Double or Nothing?
I feel like they're gonna do Samoa Joe and Moxley.
No,
Oh.
please, God, no, please, no, please don't. Let's not bury Samoa Joe while we're ahead.
Yeah,
Please, no.
they are.
Let's
Wait a
not
minute.
bury
And
Samoa.
okay, can somebody explain this to me too? All right, so you had what? The Young Bucks,
Okay.
who had an
No.
who had an issue with.
It's not Joe. It's not Joe versus Mox. It's Ops versus Death Riders for the Trios titles.
Okay, all right, I can take that.
Like I
'Cause-
thought,
but-
it's gonna be the Trios match.
But I need somebody to explain this to me though. You had the Young Bucks and the Death Riders. Now they're bringing that back. They're bringing back,
And it looks like they're
Kenny
bringing them
Omega,
together as one.
but then you still
Maybe.
got Hangman and Swerve that's still kind of lingering out there. Yet you've got the Death Riders. It's just so many dynamic parts that I'm just like, what
Okay, it's
which
for the
direction are
trios.
we even
Okay.
moving into?
Basically,
now.
Dre, they're trying to make you forget that the Elite did this storyline before and it failed. Remember, they dropped Tony on his head.
Yeah.
Then they're like, "Oh, well, we'll just put you guys with the Death Riders and try to get you the heat."
Well,
You know,
this
and
But
make
now
it
they're saying they're trying to do the Elite with the Death Riders
Yeah.
and like
And then they're like, "We did it as a peace
NWO,
And they also have
corporate
Kenny
ministry
involved.
type of ordeal.
So they might do Swerve and Kenny versus.
Well, it seems like it's going to be Swerve and Hangman eventually against the
So
Young
we're
Bucks.
gonna get the first promo from FTR on Collision. We can't do this on
Yes.
Dynamite though.
Then wait a minute, hey
No,
Leo.
we
Then
don't
we get
No,
the
they're
first.
Collision
Wait a minute. Then we
Cowboys.
get the first promo from Swerve as world champion on Collision and not on Dynamite.
Like why?
It,
Matter of fact, it wasn't
it's-
even a,
it's
it
to-
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
even a
'cause
promo,
on
Dre. It was a
Dynamite
match.
we had like an
it's
Well,
to
we are
make-
getting
it's to-
Mercedes
it's
versus
to make
Athena
us-
next week.
It's to make us watch Collision.
what's it called?
But
Well,
we are
no,
getting
Dre,
Mercedes versus Athena next week, though,
the
Dre.
reason why we had the first promo with Swerve as champ on Collision is because I think on Dynamite they just did like a what's it called random like match for the title. I think they did like Kyle Fletcher versus Swerve for the title or something. And then the Dynamite afterwards they did Claudio versus Swerve for the title. I don't know.
And then you also got, I forgot this whole MJF thing with the Hurt Syndicate.
I don't know where they're going with
That
it, Dre.
makes no
I don't
sense
know.
with that because I'm like, all right.
It should be Ricochet. I
Maybe
think.
MJF
It should have been
manages
Ricochet, you're right.
what's
I
it
don't know
called?
why they don't want what's going on with Ricochet.
Because
Why
he's
is he
bald,
not in the
Leo.
spot?
He's a joke. He's bald. They just slapped him in the head and tell him he's bald.
Okay,
now.
so Bobby Lashley's bald.
But
Shelby
he's
No,
not
no,
a bitch. But he's not getting bitched.
He's saying they don't take him seriously, but they
Yeah.
don't take MJF seriously either. Like MJF is just like his.
I'm gonna
stock
be
is going
honest,
up.
and I'm not even trying
I
to.
don't know. Maybe
Well,
MJF gets Cedric into the company.
I'm gonna be honest.
don't
I
know.
feel like I'm not even trying to pair companies, but this feels like the Sami Zayn to the Bloodline storyline, where he gets in the storyline, he becomes over, and then I feel like at some point they turn on him.
Who you
I
talking
feel
about?
like MJ.
MJF,
Remember like how Sammy? You remember like how Sammy joined the Bloodline? I feel like
But the only thing is though, Sammy. So I think it's a little different. I get that you're making that comparison, but I think it's a little different only because MJF is like one of the top guys. Why is he even in this shit in the first place? It makes no sense. Like you go.
why is he not going after a
And then they
title at
dropped
this
the whole
point?
feud with Hangman. Like, oh yeah, we're just doing
exactly.
one match.
It's
okay.
like he.
Oh,
we should
they
give
did
him
it
more
as a
matches back.
one-off just
Yeah,
to
they
get
just had the
Hangman
one-off
That
over.
was stupid.
match.
That should have been a feud that should have went to All In, if anything. And they could have had 3 matches.
And
I
then
would've been
look,
cool with it.
there's another podcaster we all know, JD. JD said he didn't understand why Swerve lost the belt to Danielson, and then Danielson.
You know why, Dre? Because Danielson told Tony, "This is what I want," and Tony was like, "Okay."
Yep.
And here's the thing.
Because
So
it
here's
made
the
no
thing.
sense.
Danielson
It would have
asked,
made more sense
Danielson
for him to.
received.
Because
It
he
would've
loves Danielson. He told
it-
his father, "If I die, give Brian Danielson the company."
No, here's
It
the
would have
thing.
made more sense if he had lost it to Hangman, and then later, like you can revisit that as we're having All In. He could lose it to Hangman. Could have lost it to Swerve. and in Texas. It's like it just the
Like,
combination
that does
of the
make
feud.
sense.
in my
But on
eyes,
top of that,
like, sorry, Leo. Originally, I think Darby was supposed to take it from Danielson, but in my eyes, I think instead of Moxley, Danielson should have said, Claudio, take it from me. Turn heel, take it from me. Because they were already kind of teasing, what's it called? Claudio and Danielson kind of, what's it
in
called?
like a potential match anyway.
Having problems with each other. So, like, Claudio turning heel makes sense. I thought, like, that would be great to give the title to Claudio. Then you could have Claudio and Darby feud, have a blood feud, basically. But they didn't really do
But
that.
here's the thing, and I was watching a little bit of the media scrum. I usually don't watch it, but I watched a little bit of it, and this is one of the things that was kind of just baffling me a little bit. So I was listening to it, and Tony Khan was saying, they asked him about the main event, and then like the fans wanting Swerve to win the championship and all that, and his response to that, he says, I hear the fans, and I do take in consideration
No, he doesn't.
doing
No, he doesn't. Leo, stop listening.
what is
to him.
he
That's
what
not-
do you he takes in consideration calling audibles. But I'm
No, he
like,
doesn't.
if he was taking into consideration you hear the fans, then why didn't you?
Because
That's
they're going
my
to stick to this storyline till all in.
This thing makes. I'll be honest. This thing makes no goddamn sense.
Maybe it's because Tony wants Hangman to be the one to beat Moxley. All
Did
I'm
they
I
saying-
would
say
say-
when that match is with the wild card? They didn't announce it yet. Did
No,
they?
next
they
week.
never-
Next week.
next week.
It's next week.
Oh, next week,
Oh,
Dynamite.
but I for some reason,
Okay.
who's the guy from the Elite? That's
I
Jack
said
Perry.
Jack Perry. Yeah,
Jack Perry.
Might be
That's who.
Jack
That's
Perry.
who. That's
I was
who
gonna
it
say
was.
Jack
What?
Perry is gonna be the
Because they're not going to bring in
wild card,
Alexander to lose first
Yeah.
match. I would say Alexander debuts at Double or
Actually,
Nothing.
Hence why I said, like, if we're trying to get Hangman and Swerve to possibly team together, you bring in Alexander as the wild card. You have Alexander beat.
Well, I said
Honestly,
Dre, it's going to be Ospreay, Hangman in the final. The Young Bucks cause Hangman, Swerve, and Hangman get together, tag up against the Young Bucks at All In. That's the only thing that makes sense right now. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because you saw him talking to Nana, and Nana was about to say something, then he cut him off.
I'm gonna give you an audible. He loses to Jack Perry, and then you start building. I'm telling you, man.
No,
If they
no,
have Jack Perry
no.
beat Hangman,
I will.
You seen? Look, after the
I'll
Swerve
be
shit,
enraged.
then
Because
I don't
then,
believe that.
because
I don't.
then a
I
double
don't know
or
what to
nothing
believe.
finals, you have
match.
Ospreay versus Fletcher. Which why would you do that again? Unless you want Ospreay versus Jack Perry at Double or Nothing, that is not worthy of.
When I saw that shit, I was
think
like, "What the hell are we doing?"
Like,
and honestly,
I'm
I
done
think
with Ospreay and Fletcher.
And I think it's
we can't
Mercedes
have
versus
Ospreay versus with Jack Perry. Like at that,
The only
I'm
two
sorry.
that make sense to win the Owen right now is literally if you do Hangman versus Mox, which I would not be mad at, or you do Will Ospreay. Those are the only two I realistically
Ospreay's a
see.
business decision. Hangman is they can run back the story of Hangman and Mox.
I think honestly
'Cause
too. I think
I'm not
for the
saying I
women,
don't
it's
wanna
going to be
see-
Mercedes and Jamie Hayter. I think that's what it looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, I think that is because
And
we're
then
gonna get
maybe
Mercedes and
Athena
Demon next week.
screws the Mercedes, and then we get the match at All In for the TBS title.
Potentially,
well, you know, next week they're in Boston, Dre. So
Yeah, so she ain't losing. She ain't losing
that's
that.
what I said. She ain't losing that. That's what I said. They probably, if anything, they'll do a draw or some screwy thing. But I don't know.
Because like the thing is,
And I miss her in WWE, man. When she was Amber Rose, I said Amber Rose.
Sasha Banks.
Ember Moon.
Oh, Ember Moon, yeah.
The thing is, with Alexander as the possible wild card, it would give a reason to have to like write Hangman out of the Owen, and then you could have Ospreay versus Josh Alexander at AEW pay-per-view. You know that Tony would.
Okay, it's over. Good.
Yeah, go ahead, Wolf. I'll let you get your thoughts first, man.
This show was all right. The matches were pretty nice. Still, we definitely have questions. It definitely seemed shorter, or maybe just the time went by fast. But I mean, right now anything can happen at this point. For all we know that they could just Owen. They could give it to Hangman. They could give it to Osprey. They for the women they could give it to Statlander. They could give it to Jamie. They could give it to well, probably not Athena because this is my hot take. I think there is a possibility that Mercedes and Athena main events All In Texas because because when All In Texas was originally announced, there were 3 people heavily featured, like
In the
front and
commercial,
center for
whatever.
the poster: Swerve, Mercedes, and Athena.
Yeah.
So Swerve is definitely getting something huge. Mercedes and Athena, most likely they're getting that dream match that will probably be the best women's match in AEW. And yes, there is the possibility it will surpass Mariah May and Tony Storm. That it's possible, unlikely.
You gotta hit a
but
home run next week, Wolf. Whatever they do next week, you better hit a home run. It needs the main event, first of all. That needs the main event next week.
Mercedes and Athena, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly.
Because
They
Mercedes,
gotta do
yeah, it's
something
in
big.
Boston. Of course, Mercedes is main event.
Or like you said, just shock everybody and have Athena beat Mercedes in her hometown. That
Yeah.
would definitely shock
Hell,
everybody.
if you
Or
want,
Mercedes wants to put people over and not be Charlotte, right?
if you want to prove
and it
us
makes sense. That
wrong
would be the first
about
in
Camille, you could have Camille come back and
I mean,
screw.
that would put her over like crazy. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
if
yeah, I beat
Camille comes
Mercedes in
back
her
and screws
hometown.
her, I
And then
think
we
that'd
can
be cool.
get Mercedes versus Camille for the TBS title at Double or Nothing.
Go ahead, Leo.
I thought the show was okay. I thought it was decent. I'm still have a lot more questions about the allegiance with the Young Bucks and their reasonings for what they're doing. I feel like the reason that they gave just wasn't one that I can really get invested into. So we'll see how that goes. I was really looking forward to seeing FTR's decision, but I guess I'll have to wait for Collision to see their reasons for what they did at Dynasty. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely teasing some more stuff for the Owen. I'm looking forward to see who's gonna be the wild card next week. A lot more questions on that. Could it be a returning Jack Perry? Could it be a debuting Josh Alexander? We'll see how that goes as well. Teasing stuff for not only the Owen, but what the road to Double or Nothing could be, what the road to All In could be. So we are definitely on the road to All In at this point. I'm looking forward to it. I'm willing to see how some things
You may actually
play
get a
out
build,
before
Leo.
I
We
get.
actually don't have
We
previews.
might, yeah.
A little bit of
I'm willing to not really jump the gun on this. I'm really actually willing to give it a chance to see how it plays out, and whatnot. But I think if we can continue keeping it consistent week in, week out, then I think we should be good. So we'll see how everything plays out storyline wise. I'm looking forward to see what could be the next destination for John Moxley going into Double or Nothing. Who could be stepping up next for the championship? I don't know. I thought it was going to be Samoa Joe, but it did after tonight. We know it's clear that his sights are going to be set on the Trios Championship, so we're going to get the Ops versus Death Riders. Probably a Double or Nothing for those titles. And then we'll probably go from there. We'll see. And then I feel like for some reason, I know, Brian, you don't want this, and I don't want it either. But for whatever reason, I feel like the Young Bucks and Death Riders are going to come together for one night only or something along the lines of that. And we're going to get anarchy in the arena. Do I want that? Absolutely not. But I fear
You
that
might
we
be right.
are.
Because with
I fear that
AEW,
we
since
are.
Samoa Joe announced they want the Trios title, they'll probably do the match in 2 weeks, and then there you go. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
fear that
they
in my
might
heart
do
of hearts
anarchy in the
that
arena.
is might be the
Just
route
to
that
get
we
everybody
are
on the
going.
card.
And then I guess we'll have something set up within that match to get us to All In. We still have the Owen Hart Cup tournament. I already made it very clear. I think Mercedes does get the ultimate win. I think she's the woman that you bet the house on. I think her and Tony Storm, I think, will tear the house down. We did see Megan Bain on the show tonight. She's made it very clear that she's not
I love
going
me some
away.
Megan Bain.
Megan Bain made it very clear that she's not done with Tony Storm just yet. So we'll see if that does
Right,
continue.
she's gonna get a squash match on Collision.
Apparently, yeah, it seems like she's going to squash match at Collision. We'll see if the storyline between Megan Bain and Tony Storm continues. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, whatever it may be. But I think overall they definitely have some story beats that I can somewhat buy into. But we'll see.
You guys want me to like slightly what's it called? Crush your hopes regarding the wild card, regarding
What is it?
yeah, and the interest, and it will basically be a free win for Hangman. So last year in the Owen Cup, there was a wild card that turned out to be Hangman Adam Page. Do you guys remember who was it that Hangman fought last year in the first
Was it
round?
Mark Briscoe? Was it Mark Briscoe?
No, it wasn't Mark Briscoe.
We're gonna flip the script. The wild card is gonna be returning Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, all right. That's
Oh,
time to
no.
go to bed.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm just happy to drop that whole
No.
MJF
He'll
thing.
just,
Go ahead,
just
Dre. How
come
you
back,
feeling?
get a pop, and then lose.
That is a good question. I don't even know what they did with the whole Jeff Jarrett MJF thing. That got squashed real quick.
It is what it is.
I mean, no, tonight's show was pretty decent though, for real. I give them that. I liked how the Baltimore crowd was. You can see, though we may not agree with some of the direction, you see that they're at least continuing that. Some things were a little confusing though. Like I saw that they said that the longest weekly wrestling episodic show or something like that on Turner Network. I was like,
Yeah.
well, what happened? I was like, what happened to WCW Nitro then? Like, I was like, wasn't that on for like years? Like,
they're saying it's on longer than Nitro. I'm
like, how was it
Yes,
on longer
next
than Nitro
week,
when Nitro was on like since like '96 to like 2002? Like,
we don't know, Dre. Tony Khan makes up his own numbers sometimes.
I was like, yeah, I was like
That's
that.
cool.
I was like, that don't sound right at all. And then, I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, that the fact that the Owen Hart is not in WWE, even though like the Vince isn't there anymore. So as Triple H is building these bridges, it just sucks that that's not in the WWE.
Quick confirmation. The first episode was September 4th, 1995, and the last episode was March 26, 2001. So allegedly next week is gonna be when AEW at least Dynamite surpasses Monday Nitro.
But how long? Wait a minute. I thought we only been on for like 5 years with.
Well, since 2019, Dre. So 6 now.
Oh, okay.
This is year 6. Going on year 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. That just threw me.
Tony Khan knows his numbers. I'll let him have it.
But nevertheless, I mean, well, congratulations to them for that. Like I said, I mean, it's still a lot of questions. Like Leo said, like we don't know a lot, but at least tonight's episode was at least, like I said, somewhat decent for real. And that's all I really gotta say. Like I said, it was a decent episode for real.
Check out Wolf at the Wolf Den Wrestling Pod. Check out Leo on Kicking It With Leo. And of course, here on the Flex Zone, we'll be back Friday for SmackDown. 2 more SmackDowns until WrestleMania. And John Cena will appear next week on the Go Home show as well. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. And yeah, Dre, next week is WrestleMania. So I'm getting ready for it.
Yeah. Can't believe that. I'll be
Multi-mania.
Multi-mania.
Wish I was in Vegas.
Yeah, you don't want to spend that money. You don't want to spend that money.
Yeah, you don't want to spend life savings.
We wish we're in Vegas for different reasons.
That is true. A lot of wrestling fans out there. I'm sure it'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. We'll see you Friday for SmackDown. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace.